Good afternoon, everybody. It's Nate from Freedom Pharmacy, and today's Lunch and Learn is going to be about quality. When our team was sitting down trying to discuss, how we were going to present quality, can be maybe a boring subject. We were trying to brainstorm as far as what quality experiences have you had, and a lot of people said Disney was a big quality experience, and I have to say they do operate a very efficient, well-run park. And what a lot of people liked about Disney was the quality of the cleanliness of the park and the quality of the rides and the attractions, and everything they do seems to have very high quality. And then somebody mentioned about the Fast Pass, how they really like the Fast Pass. So what we thought we would theme this week would be your Fast Pass to quality in pharmacy. So that's how we feel about Pickerington and Freedom Pharmacies, is that we are essentially giving you the quality at a fast pass, in a fast pass way, where we can bypass a lot of the pains that you may experience at other places. So without further ado, let's start. To remind you, this is a 3-part series. Last week we talked about transparency. This week theme is about quality, and next week will be about personalization. Those are our 3 key words that we use in our company. So this is the middle of this 3-part series. It's about quality. Now these 3 things all kind of intertwine together to make us who we are, but we wanted to focus on each individual word and then talk about how they affect each other. So when you think about quality, especially in a pharmacy, probably one of the first things that comes to mind is the products, right? Do the products have high quality? Pharmacy is a little bit different in most cases than a lot of other things because it's a highly regulated industry. Our Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, vets out all of these products to make sure they have purity and quality standards. If they don't have those purity and quality standards, they are recalled off the market, which causes drug shortages and those types of things. So while sometimes those things are painful to go through, it is definitely something that's very necessary in pharmacy, because obviously we're here to make people better. We don't want any impurities or any issues with the products causing more problems than helping. So all of these products that you see are vetted out by the FDA. They're all FDA approved. Everything in Pickerington Pharmacy is the same way. We get them from an accredited wholesaler who is regulated by the State Board of Pharmacy. So the drug supply chain in the United States is extremely safe and high quality. So as far as that goes, we don't really differentiate ourselves a lot from our competition when it comes to quality of products. Everything that's sold in licensed pharmacies is a quality product because the FDA makes sure that's the case. Another part to quality, there's really many parts to quality, right? Not just the product, but another part is systems that you have in place. Especially in a pharmacy, you can imagine we need to have very repeatable, systems that have accountability attached to them to make sure that we are doing all the things that we need to do to make sure that not only is the product quality, but the product for that particular patient is going to work okay. So there's another part of quality that we want to talk about. So in that regard, I have set up a mock prescription here for myself. And I know that this is going to have a drug interaction because I just knew it would. and let's pretend like I'm the pharmacist here, and this isn't really my prescription, but I'm checking somebody else's prescription. And if you want to zoom in here on the screen, we'll see that the information about this prescription, it pops up for the pharmacist, so they're reviewing. There would be an image here of the prescription. If it was a real prescription, I would be checking all the information here versus here, and then double check that the product looks exactly like the product that's in the bottle. So that would be a way that I could make sure that everything's correct. And then when I hit accept, the computer is going to alert me that I have to view some alerts that are available for this prescription. So when I hit that, now I have a major drug interaction with one of the medications that I'm on. And there's a major warning here that I would want to contact the doctor about because this is a severe drug-drug interaction that could cause a really bad reaction called rhabdomyolysis. It's a condition that is very painful and very painful in the joints and the muscles and those types of things. And actually with this particular interaction, we would call the doctor and recommend that we stop the cholesterol medicine and do the antifungal medicine. That's what this is. So, and then we would counsel the patient on that as well. So that is an example of what I would call a systems quality check, okay? And we have those throughout Pickerington and Freedom Pharmacy. Want to show you one of the most important pieces of equipment that we have. It's called a Kirby Lester, and if you'll follow me over to Pickerington Pharmacy. We use a lot of systems and processes in both pharmacies. And let me say, look at our staff. This is the quality staff here. Say hi, Lauren. Say hi, Tammy. Hi. But one of the pieces of equipment I wanted to show you was the Kirby Lester. And what we do here, we scan a label, and I'm not going to show you who it's for or anything, but the system pulls up a picture of the medication, and if I try to scan the wrong thing, it alerts me to say, uh-oh, wrong drug. So I'm going to say fill later, and then we'll scan the right drug, and then I would pour the tablets in there until it's done.
Perfect. And what was your name again?
And a couple things that does is it makes sure that we not only have the right drug, but it counts with laser beams inside of here to make sure we get the right quantity. So they're busy over here at Pickerington Pharmacy, so we're going to go back to Freedom.
I worried about that.
So by the way, guys, at some point, that's what Freedom Pharmacy is going to look like, is the same thing over here as we get busier and busier. And again, we are growing, and we appreciate all of you who have used our pharmacy. You know, just as a side note, I know we're talking about quality right now, but I wanted to throw that in there to say thank you to those of you who have started to use Freedom Pharmacy. And let's finish our quality talk by going into the lab. We've done several of these about compounding. As most of you know, one of our big things that we do here is compounding. And right now I'm going to turn off the negative pressure room We're not compounding in there anyway, but it's pretty noisy in there when the negative pressure's on, so we wanted to make sure that the audio comes through well. So, you know, as you can see, we have a very clean environment here, again, because of quality. We want to make sure we protect our employees, and also to make sure that the products that we make are high quality products. Most of our bases come from a company called PCCA. This company specializes in compounding medications. They formulate their own proprietary bases, and they're outstanding, high quality, the highest quality you can get. And this is what we put a lot of our compounds in, to make sure it's a high quality product for our consumers. And of course, you can see the ultra clean environment that we have here. We clean this before and after every use. Everything's, calibrated correctly. I had both of our hoods certified to be sure they work properly. We have a barcode scanner that all the products that we use, we scan those products and then document the weight. They're linked up here with the scale, and we document the weights on those products. So again, these are all crucial investments for a high quality pharmacy, and that is what we do here. We don't cut corners. We do everything, better than by the book. Everything we do is actually above and beyond what the law requires. And that's because we want to deliver high quality for you, the consumer. I mean, ultimately, that's our, that's our goal, is to make sure we're giving you the best products, the best service, and the best safety we can possibly give. That said, I think that's going to wrap up our talk on quality today. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. We would love to have you guys come in for a consult. Give us a call, stop in at Pickerington or Freedom Pharmacy. We can take a look at your situation and guide you to what might be the best way to go, either Pickerington or Freedom Pharmacy. So stop in, call us, love to hear from you. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and next week we'll be talking about personalization and how that's super important to our company as well. So have a great day and be safe and stay warm.